3 good things. Do you ever feel like nothing good happens during your days? Do you ever forget something that you've been wanting to tell your friends, families, or significant other? Well, I have a solution for you. The key is to write down 3 good things that happen daily, every day. These newer generations are trying to get rid of writing things down and replacing them by using computers, when honestly, we should actually start writing again. The website called eDaily explains, in a study done by researchers at Indiana University, it was found that the parts of the brain that are associated with learning work far more better and more actively when someone, even a child who has not yet learned to read or write at all, is asked to reproduce something that is shown to them by doing so in freehand, written way as opposed to tracing or typing out what is shown. Happiness India Project quoted Martin Seligman saying, "For sound evolutionary reasons, most of us are not nearly as good at dwelling on good events as we are analyzing bad events. Those of our ancestors who spent a lot of time basking in the sunshine of good events, when they should have been preparing for disaster, did not survive the Ice Age. So to overcome our brain's natural catastrophic bent, we need to work on and practice the skill of thinking about what went well." After extensive research, I have come prepared to tell you why you should follow my method. I believe that if you write down 3 positive things each day, you will be able to improve your memory. It will help you to become more positive about the future, and it will help you start a routine. According to humanmemory.org, the study of human memory stretches back at least 2,000 years to Aristotle's early attempts to understand memory in his treatise on the soul. In this, compared the human mind to a blank slate and theorized that all humans are born free of any knowledge and are the mere sums of their experience. So in a way, we have a right to not remember things, right? Too many people in today's world are unable to remember what is that we are supposed to be doing during the day, and that can put them in a really bad funk or a bad mood. For example, how many of you brush your teeth every morning? See, that's more of a given. When it comes to things like calling your bank, finishing up your laundry, or even getting a little bit of you time, it gets harder. You wake up the next day after a long night of thinking about how you could have done things better, and how you could have actually gotten things done. It takes a toll on you. How many of you lie awake at night and think, well, that was a waste of a day? Well, I have just a solution to these problems. You start writing down 3 positive things during your day. This is where you find 3 things that have happened, no matter how bad the rest of your day has been. It could even be as small as someone smiling and waving at you. So, for example, let's say you had a crazy day trying to get the house clean, and you have finals this week. It's hectic because you have spent all the time trying to cram for the test that you don't really know, that you forget you have 2 other tests the next day. So, you spend the rest of your day scrubbing toilets and studying for those other exams. It's finally the end of the day, and you are exhausted. You think to yourself, I don't feel like anything really good happened today. Then it hits you, and you get your journal out. You first write that you got a letter in the mail today saying that you only have 2 car payments left. You then think a bit longer, and then you remember your uncle and aunt said Aunt Sunny had a successful hip surgery. The last one comes to you after you get up to make some popcorn. You realize that you had the whole day to yourself, no one interrupted you. This can even work for new moms too. Did you know that 50% of new moms develop baby blues after the baby is born? But did you also know that another 10 to 20% of moms will experience a deeper form of depression? This can be harmful on them and their babies. And just writing about the positive things that happened in their day can make a lot of difference. In the article, Positive Psychology Progress 2000, written by Martin P. Seligman and Tracy A. Steen, they show ways to increase a person's happiness by using psychological methods. One of which was writing down 3 positive things that happened in their day. The participants were asked to write down 3 things that went well each day and their causes every night for the week. The results showed that they had increased happiness and decreased depression for at least 6 weeks. When someone tells you that writing those things down is a waste of time, you can tell them that you're grateful for the little things you're given in life. You can tell them that according to happiness.org, people who are grateful tend to be happier, healthier, and more fulfilled. Just imagine it though. You haven't had a worrying weeks because you've written down all the positive things that you've remembered in your day. And you remember so much more. You feel so much happier because you realize you've got so much to be grateful for, even if it's just the small things. So like I said, writing down 3 good things can do so much more for you, including helping you become more positive about future events. It will help you increase what you can remember, and it will help you start a new routine. I will set this challenge for you for a week before you go to bed. Take out a pencil and paper and write down 3 good things that have happened during the day. All you have to do is to get this started is to go to the Dollar Tree, grab a pack of pens or pencils and a notebook or notepad, and sit down and think about your day. Once you get it in your head, write it down. This may not be able to change the way you think about things, but this may be able to change the way you feel towards the positivity in your life. Positive writing gives you the easiest way to start too. Start out by listing 2 or 3 things that happened during your day that were positive. Reflect on them and accept them.